How has social media culture shifted your view on relationships?
There was a time not long ago, where relationships meant something different than they mean now. There was a time where, for example, that a desktop meant something horizontal, and today a desktop means something vertical, right? I mean, that's how technology has changed the definition of language. When you say desktop, people think computer. They don't think a desktop with a blotter and folders and and things that we now have on computers as well. Technology has also changed the definitions of human relationships. A friend is not somebody you check their status. Your network is not on LinkedIn. A conversation doesn't happen on Twitter, and a dialogue doesn't happen on your blog. Those are human experiences. This is a conversation. It has reactions and advancing ideas, and it's not just people taking turns to speak, which is what happens online. The internet is incredibly, incredibly fantastic and valuable for three things. One, for connecting people. Amazing, right? Connecting people. For access to information, brilliant, right? And sharing information, access and sharing information, and for speeding transactions, to increase the speed of transactions. And it's the internet that has allowed people to build small businesses because you can increase the speed of transactions, you can connect to more people, etc. Find people from your childhood, whatever. Wikipedia, all this stuff. Wonderful, wonderful. But the internet is not great at developing real deep human bonds where deep, deep, deep mutual trust exists. And one of the reasons is simple, is human bonds are human, and they require this, human physical interaction. You have to be able to look someone in the eye before you're willing to trust them, right? This is why the video conference will never replace the business trip, is you can't get a good read on somebody over video conference. And even the blogosphere, who talks about that the internet solves all problems, every year they descend on Vegas for Blog World. Why couldn't they just have their convention online? Why couldn't they just all turn on their webcams and have a convention? They could do that, No, it's because nothing beats human interaction. And the amount you learn and the connections you make and the relationships you build physically are not only more efficient but deeper. And the internet has yet to find a way that can reproduce them. If others can say that it can, I'm open to it. But human relationships are in fact human. And so, let us use the internet for all that it gives us and all its value, but let us not believe that it can replace things that are hard to replace.